In the making today at the U.S. Supreme Court, the justices heard oral arguments in former President Trump's presidential immunity case, stemming from charges over his efforts to overturn the 2020 election.
Now, the justices are weighing whether a president can be prosecuted for any act committed while in office. NBC's Alice Barr has more for us from Washington.
In a deeply consequential case.
We're writing a rule for the ages. U.S.
Supreme Court justices hearing oral arguments over whether former President Trump should be immune from prosecution for official acts performed while he was president. His lawyers argue that should shield the former president against federal charges that he sought to illegally overturn the 2020 election, culminating in the January 6 Capitol attack. The attorney from special counsel Jack Smith's office refuting that.
Such presidential immunity has no foundation in the Constitution. The framers knew too well the dangers of a king who could do no wrong.
Former President Trump and his legal team insist that without criminal immunity, a president can't feel free to make difficult decisions and exercise
bold and fearless action in the face of controversy.
A president has to have immunity. If you don't have immunity, you just have a ceremonial president.
Conservative justices raised concerns about writing a decision too broadly that could be used against future presidents when they leave office.
That the president may be criminally prosecuted by a bitter political opponent, will that not lead us into a cycle that destabilizes the functioning of our country as a democracy?
Liberal Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson argued the opposite about the dangers of allowing a president with all his power to enter office knowing he would face no penalty for committing crimes.
I'm trying to understand what the disincentive is from turning the Oval Office into, the seat of criminal activity in this country.
The justices now weighing a ruling that could define the scope of presidential power and significantly impact the upcoming election. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC.